So your time starts. Okay, please start.
Okay. Hello, I'm Dr. Wafa. I'm one of the doctor working in this department. Can you please confirm your name and age?
Yes, sure, doctor. My name is Smith, and I'm 24 years old.
Okay, Mr. Smith, how can I help you?
Doctor, actually, I'm having these bad headaches, and specifically on the left side of my head. I'm very much exhausted because of these headaches, and I really want some solution, and that is the reason I'm here. I think it might be tumor.
Okay, Mr. Smith, Mr. Smith, you don't have to worry about it. First of all, we have to take the history of your complaint. Okay, Mr. Smith, after taking the history of your complaint, it comes to know that the headaches leads to the nausea and it can be occurring over the last 3 months. And I know that it comes to know that there is a positive family history of severe headache, and it can be triggered out after consuming red wine, and it suggests to be a migraine. Now, are you getting my point, Mr. Smith?
Um, I don't know, doctor, about migraine at all. Can you please tell me what is this?
Okay, Mr. Smith, that it is a headache that it can be occur on the one side of your head, and and for this you need for a neurological examination to check for the signs of neurological diseases. Are you following me?
Yes, doctor. Then, what could be the, treatment for this condition? Because I really am concerned about tumor and, the bad headaches. Actually, my mother, she died 10 years ago and she was having the similar headaches. And if I'm correct, she was taking the medication called as barbiturate. So I would like to take the same medication if you could prescribe that to me.
Okay, Mr. Smith, I'm so sorry to hear about your mother, and I can totally understand that it is very difficult for you. But I reassure you that you don't have to worry about it. Migraine is the most likely cause, and for this, there is many treatment options. Like there is the preventive treatment as well as abortive treatment. And as you are telling me that your mother is taking medication like barbiturates, and it is a very strong medication, and it is also a very habit forming that after taking it you are very habitual for it, and it cannot be used nowadays. Are you getting my point, Mr. Smith?
Yes, doctor.
Do you have any other question, Mr. Smith?
No, doctor.
Okay, Mr. Smith, you can take my card, and if you have any other queries, please do not hesitate to contact me.
Okay,
Oh,
Doctor, for a very quick overview of your card, of your presentation. First thing first, I said
yes.
that I'm here, and at the very first task, I said that, I'm concerned about humor. You did not address my concern at all. You didn't even bother to talk about the humor thing. You said
Yes,
that
sir.
according to history, we should take history, and then you started telling me the history. I mean, you didn't ask me where the headache exactly is. You didn't ask me about nausea. You didn't ask me about red wine, anything. But you just, said all those things without asking me. If I'm not telling you that the headache was because of red wine or this and that, how would you come to know? See, this is a role play card. I completely understand. But here, if you see, there are only three tasks. If you
Yes, sir.
think this way, the time is gonna you're gonna finish your car within 2.5 minutes, maximum 3 minutes. Okay, and then
Yes,
what would you do? You will the rest of the 2 minutes, you and interlocutor will see each other's face. Okay, and eventually you'll end up failing the station. Okay, it's failing the
yes, sir.
role play. Okay, so you don't need to do that, right? If there
So,
is
yes, sir.
information given, what you have to
Yes,
do, that information is there to guide you. It's not there to just spit out everything. You have to take them. They have given you the hints that these are the things that you can ask, but you don't need to say everything, okay, without asking me. Okay? I didn't tell you I am drinking wine. If in between I said If I say is in between that, doctor, how do you know that I take wine or I drink wine or I do this and I do that? What would you say to me? You don't have answer for that because that is not your card, because that is not written. Okay.
Yes,
So
yes,
in this way, you actually cut your own fingers with your own knife. Okay.
yes.
Don't do that. Okay.
तो सर
The other
मतलब
thing,
हमें कैसे मतलब पूछना है, हम खुद ही बस खुद ही से
I'll
मतलब
explain.
क्वेश्चंस? यस
Okay,
सर.
let me see. Yeah, I'll explain the card the way we do at the end, right? Just give
यस,
me a minute. Because if I'll explain now, everyone will get to know it. Okay,
यस, यस
and
सर.
then this will affect their performance. But the key things that you have made wrong, I'm just telling you right now. The card, I'll
यस,
explain everything about the card at the end of it.
यस,
Then about the hereditary factors. Okay, the second thing was about tumor. You should have said, okay, I'm so sorry to hear about that, Mrs. Smith. Okay, but this is not tumor. Just say the same thing. This is not tumor. I would like to do some neurological examination and stuff.
यस
Then
सर.
about the hereditary factors, you can ask, is there anyone in the family and stuff? Okay, because there it is written that ask about hereditary factors. Okay.
यस सर.
Then you can say, that then explain that this is migraine, headache of the one side. That was fine somehow. Treatment options are available. Somehow you have managed that as well. But the initial thing was very, very, uh, you know, very bad, I would say. Okay.
यस सर.
But we need improvement and definitely we are here to improve. Okay. That's it. Okay. So
यस,
everyone, I hope others will not make this. Okay. So that's
यस.
it. Dr. Hamza, would you like to go next?
Yes, sir.